praises due to the Most High, family. We talking more football. Again, just for those who don't know, I didn't catch the game live. I work overnight. So what I gotta do to keep up with the NFL is I watch the highlights and I check the box score, I check the stats, and I give you my perspective from there. And so, man, how about them Cowboys? Now, I know y'all was definitely missing CeeDee Lamb. That definitely got something to do with it. But, man, Cowboys, like, y'all not going to put up, right, 30 points a game. That's what y'all was averaging before, in 2 weeks. That's what y'all was averaging. Y'all put up 20 on the Eagles, 40-some on the Giants. But that's not something you can bank on. That's a lot of points. 60 points in 2 weeks is a lot of points. And then you lose your go-to receiver. Now, Dak did not look terrible in terms of completion percentage, but 2 interceptions was really big. I think one of them was in the red zone. I think. I might be tripping. Maybe that was the backup quarterback's interception. But so, look, like y'all are heavy offense, and Dak is a solid quarterback. He not top 10, but he like right outside of that. So he's very solid. But I don't think that y'all have the offensive weapons surrounding him. Like, you got CeeDee Lamb, and Pickett is straight too, actually. Pickett is straight too, but y'all low-key are still missing a running back, a running game. First and foremost, but like y'all might benefit from a running back that could receive out the backfield and a tight end. I don't see a worthwhile tight end on a team, and so it's really Dak and CeeDee and Pickett, which to a team that does not have the defensive personnel to handle that is lethal. But as soon as you run into a defensive personnel that can handle that, you got nothing else. And that's how you turn up. That's how you end up being the second best team in your division. Maybe the third best. Although the Commanders are not looking great right now. Who did they who beat the Commanders last week? Maybe I'll remember in a second. But the Commanders, it was the Packers. Oh, it was the Packers. But so, right, we still talking about the same two divisions that I'm comparing right now. Like, y'all are at best, Cowboys. Y'all are at best the second best team, at worst the third best team. But the Bears are definitely the worst team in their division. They're definitely the worst team in their division. So that's how you end up being middle of the pack, being division runner-up, and getting... This was not a close competition. The Bears almost have no playoff hopes. And we all know the Cowboys always think they got playoff hopes. But the team, as far as their division goes, the team might have some playoff hopes. But you lose like this to a team that definitely is not going to make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So that defense is a problem if you're a Cowboys fan. That defense is definitely a problem. And like I said, I mean, you really need more production out of the running back room, out of the tight end room. If you're not going to get anything from the defense, you definitely need more from those two other rooms. Now the Bears actually look like a decent team. They're just in the very unlucky situation of being in probably the most competitive division in the league. I mean, it's the NFC North and the AFC North, I feel like, are the most competitive divisions in the league. But as of recent memory, like, it's the NFC North got they had 3 playoff teams last year, did they not? Wasn't it 3 teams had 14 wins? Maybe it wasn't last year, maybe it was the year before that. I mean, my memory be off sometimes. That is a tough division, family. Right? When they playing each other and they beating up on each other, but then they go and play anybody not in their division and they getting wins. Yeah. So it was, and then that's the thing too. Like, I was happy to see Caleb Williams do well, but he's been struggling. And so that's a sign. Look, I told you, Cowboys fans, I let you know when y'all beat the Giants, and that was an entertaining game, and it was down to the wire, and it was points galore, especially in the fourth quarter. Like, it was an explosion of points between both teams. But I told y'all right then and there, that was not high quality football. That was not top tier football. That was just an entertaining game between two bad teams, really. Because Caleb Williams, this is proof that y'all's defense is not that great. Caleb Williams has low-key been struggling. And then he goes out and has the best game of his life against y'all. Like, almost a perfect game, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was moving in the pocket, he's throwing on the run. He looked like the Caleb Williams that we seen before the draft. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Like, it's kind of a shame based on that game, and it's still early in the season, family, you know. But it's kind of a shame that we know that the Bears are not going to make the playoffs. The Cowboys could make the playoffs. You know, especially if the Cowboys find a way to beat the Commanders twice. If y'all beat the Commanders twice, I mean, and y'all could maybe. It's a real world possibility that y'all beat the Eagles. The Eagles are looking great right now and kind of invincible at the moment, especially given their last comeback. But division games are a toss-up, right? Y'all could go and win one. I think that was in Philly too that y'all lost. So the Eagles could go to Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys could beat the Eagles at home. It's possible that y'all sweep the Commanders and sweep the Giants, right? Like, that would get y'all a playoff berth. But for the Bears, there is no path. Well, I mean, they're the worst team in their division right now, and from what I've seen, I don't think it's realistic that they're gonna shoot to the top 2 seeds. They're just not better than the Lions, the Packers, or I'm tripping, the Vikings. They're just not better than them. So, in that way, it's a shame. In another way, though, like, this was just confirmation from what I've seen for the Cowboys, like, in the past couple weeks. But I look forward to see if the Bears can ruin anybody else's season, if they can, like, you know, be a spoiler to somebody else. You know, I would look out. If you bet, I don't bet, but if you bet, you might peep some Bears upsets later in the season to put some money on, because they're better than their record and division standing show.